This is Ken, God's most powerful otaku. The world may have collapsed around him, but his love of anime will keep him alive. Unfortunately for him, Ken-sama has become trapped on the roof of his apartment building after fleeing here in the chaos as his neighbors all went mad or turned into undead horrors. But Ken-sama is a man filled with determination. He's not going to take the end of the world laying down. Rather, this might be his chance to finally achieve his dreams in a new world free of judgment. First step, of course, will be to reclaim his former home and conquer this building one apartment at a time. Okay, so here we are again with Ken-sama the Otaku. I want to try one more time. I got the sound effects working. So I just tried a few large building starts with the same character. I wanted to try one more time to take over this building. Now, I might not be able to do it for the whole video, but we'll try to see if we can get in a better position. So I actually do have the sound effects working now, which is great, because before the sound effects weren't working. So it looks like we're in another big, tall building. I'm going to take a look around first. Okay, just get a good view of what exactly is going on here in the city. Ooh, a lot of zombies. A lot of things are pulped down there. This looks like a pretty big apartment building. I don't really know where we are on the map. It's hard to tell. I'll have to go down to the bottom to really see. And we'll try to clear out some of the floors on this building. We'll see if we can find anything good. Oh, a lot of zombies down there. So definitely the bottom floor is going to be dangerous. We have to be really careful because sometimes these feral humans, if they have some weapons, they might be able to kill you quite easily. Okay, so we have a good view of what's around here. Can we take this central stairway down? I don't think I want to. I'd rather go down the side stairways first. Okay, here's a door that's open. We'll see if we can go in here. Now, we do need to find some kind of weapon first. And avoid getting jumped by something. So be very, very careful, because if there are zombies in here, I could die very quickly, especially without any weapons. Okay, southeast and above you, you hear wump, wump, wump. Okay. Let's see if I can grab anything first. Is there any kind of weapons in here? Any kind of knife would be great. A steak knife. Steak knife is better than nothing, so I think I'm going to take one steak knife and wield it. Okay, so I'd rather have a steak knife than nothing, so that'll be pretty good. Okay, let's check out this apartment. It's very dark in here. But I think there's nothing in here. I think this place is more or less safe. Let's check these other things. So we want to grab a few tools if we can. X-Acto knife is pretty useful. A hammer is also pretty useful too. That'll be useful for... Honey, where are you? Okay, no, let's ignore that. Sounds like a crazy person in there. We don't need to deal with them. Just see if we can find some clothes. That's one important thing. Endocrine auto-injector. Okay, I'll take that. I don't know if that's good. That might be good for something. And some earmuffs. I don't really need earmuffs now. Okay, let's stay away from that person banging around outside. We don't really want to get involved with them. I do want to find some good weapons. Actually, a butcher knife would be pretty good. Let's wield that. That's a bit better than the steak knife. Carving knife. If you can find a really good knife, like a big meat cleaver, that would be a pretty good weapon. Butcher knife is okay. But a meat cleaver would be way better. What's this? A backpack. Ooh, let's wear that. That's excellent. So that'll help us a lot. Let's see if we can find anything. Basketball shorts, copper hairpin, bikini, halter top. A lot of things are poor fit. We have some leather gloves, though. This will be quite nice. Let's wear those. Thermal electric suit. That's probably a bit overkill. It's not very hot right now, I don't think. Okay, let's keep making our way down. Okay, these are all locked. I just want to find any open windows first. Okay, we're almost at the bottom. Let's peek down. Nothing really down here. Okay, there's a zombie down there, though. So we don't want to go down there. That means this ladder is basically done with. We've only cleared out one apartment so far here. That's pretty good. In the meantime, we do need to be a bit more confident. Now let's try the other side of the building. Maybe the other side has some different things over there. Okay, these ones are blocked. Oh, and there's a zombie there. That's pretty bad. Finding him on the stairway is not good. Let's move back. Yeah, we see the zombie. We can try to fight him right here. Okay, so that's good. Let's try to smash him. Okay, what does he have? Let's see. Boy shorts, chemicil, holster. Oh, he has a gun with him. Okay, let's take that. We'll take that one and wear it. That's a good option if we really need something, just in case. That may be a life-saving opportunity for us, having that gun. Okay, a few little things there. Just be very careful because there might be more enemies here. Let's see if there's any other kind of clothing that might be good. Not much. Undershirt, we could put that on. Just need to be very careful looking around here because there may be more enemies. What we really need is a flashlight of some kind. Okay, here's stuff moving around outside. I don't see anything in here. A flag bikini top. Let's wear that. Okay, we do need to look for some kind of, like, flashlights or something. Okay, here's a flashlight. See? Let's grab that. And anything else? A matchbook. Let's take that, too. That'll be pretty useful for us. Some pliers. That could be good later, too. We'll take these for now. And I'm going to use the flashlight. There. Okay, so this will help us see a little bit more where we're going. Butcher knife, carving knife, and so on. Okay. What kind of food do they have in here? Let's see. They don't have too much. I really need some energy drinks. This character has a caffeine withdrawal, so we really need anything like that. That would be useful. Okay, nothing much in there. Yeah, nothing good. So this apartment is cleaned out. Let's keep making our way down. See if we can find any other apartments that are opened. Okay, this one's opened. Let's go in here. Just have to be very careful. Okay, I see some stuff over there. Some kind of corpse. We'll have to be very careful. There could be an enemy in here. Okay, there's a zombie. Just one zombie. Okay. Now, we might be able to fight her here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, get her on the table is good. Okay, great. So we can deal with her here. And see what they have. Electronic cigarette, mini lighter, handheld game system. That game system might be pretty good. Let's actually grab that. And a leather belt. We'll just take these for now. Okay, let's just see what kind of things they have. Red jeans, poor fit, sweater. We do need a better weapon, though. This weapon we have is not really great. Okay, so this is another room cleared out. Let's see if we can find a medicine as well, because we might need some stuff. Okay, alcohol wipes is good. Let's grab a few of these alcohol wipes. And painkillers. Let's grab that. That'll be good. Okay, so these will be good for helping with our pain later. Okay, this is locked. Self-defense for your child and hydrogen peroxide. Let's get both of these, actually. These could be pretty useful. And we can find a nice place to read. We can sit down a little bit and read some of this stuff. Actually, this room seems fairly safe for now. So we might be able to just stop here for a moment and read for a little bit. Let's maybe read some of that. Self-defense for your child. Let's try to read this. Okay, let's read this. Self-defense, dodging, 1 to 1. So I think I'm already okay at dodging. Let's see for that. Let's read it once. Okay, I think my skill is already pretty good, so I may just drop that, to be honest. Okay, so that's not really that useful for me. keep making our way down. Okay, this window is blocked. And here we are in the bottom level. So there's 2 zombies. Where are they? Let's take a look. Okay, quite a lot. I do want to close this gate. Let's close the gate before they come here. And then we'll make our way back upstairs. I'm also going to smash this corpse in the meantime. Okay, so let's smash that, and we're going to go back up the stairs. So we need to be careful going up and down those stairways. So we have a few apartments cleared out now, and so far not really many good weapons. What we might have to do is start smashing these windows and make our way into these other apartments. Let's start with maybe the first floor here. Okay, that window's smashed. Now that would have been very noisy, so we need to be careful that nothing comes out behind us. Okay, so we got both windows smashed here. We'll try to clean out all of these areas and make sure there's nothing in these apartments here. So I didn't hear anything moving. I'm going to try yelling for a moment and see if I can get anything to come over here. Let's just look around. Actually, we'll just look first. This will be a little bit safer, I think. Okay, so this apartment seems okay. A hunting cap, let's actually get that. Okay, hunting cap and a bandana. What else do I have? A hydrochloric acid. Oof, that sounds pretty good. And a walking cane actually might be a good weapon. But let's keep looking around here. Bottle opener. We'll see if we can find any better weapons. There's a lot of knives here. The main thing I'm looking for is a meat cleaver. That would be a very good weapon. A very good, like, low-level weapon if I can find one. Okay, some strings. I'm going to grab those strings too. Now, we do have a hammer. Let's also take some super glue. That might be useful for later. Okay, so not much in here. We'll check the medicine cabinets as well. Any kind of painkillers might be good, but we can always come back here later to pick up anything. Melatonin tablets. That could be good for sleeping later. Painkiller. Actually, let's take the painkiller. Painkiller is always great. Alright, pair of socks, wool hoodie. What's over here? Is this some kind of jacket? Beaver skin bomber jacket. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's wear that. I'm going to wear this. This will help protect us a little bit. Something with a thick leather might be pretty good. Electric blanket and a hammer. Skinny tie. Alright, so not much in there. This apartment seems to be cleaned. Let's check the other one. I didn't hear anything moving when I smashed the door open. So let's quickly check in here to make sure there's nothing too dangerous. Okay, a long wool scarf. Nothing really that fits me, so I'm not going to bother with that. Okay, looks like this apartment is also cleaned. Anything in here? An American cowboy hat. Let's wear that. That'll be good. And a flare. Let's actually grab that. That could be useful for something. Okay, from the north you hear a whump. We have to be very careful. Try to be very quiet. But that means we've cleared out these 2 rooms. And if we can clear out slowly one by one, I think that'll be a good idea. Just as much as possible, we can try to clean up these areas. Let's check to make sure they don't have any kind of useful tools in here. Okay, nothing too useful, unfortunately. Nothing that I can use as like a decent weapon. So it seems like this area is clear. We'll come back for medicine and other things later. A small bottle of hot sauce. Okay. Let's go out of here. Okay, that's pretty good then. Oh, let's actually check this closet. I didn't check here yet. Okay, door's locked. I'm not going to bother bashing in any doors yet until I can be a little bit more confident about the rooms here. Okay, so this one I cleared before. Let's try to clear this one. Let's wait here for a moment in case something heard me breaking that. Okay, check out these rooms a little bit. Just kind of scout around here. Reversey set, sewing kit. Okay, sewing kit could be useful. Ooh, a lot of earrings and other things like that. A pair of reading glasses. This will be helpful for me, maybe. And a leather belt. Actually, I'm going to grab that belt. See, let's wear the belt, because that could be useful for holding things. Now, we do have a gun if necessary, so if we really need to defend ourselves, we could probably do it. Candied honey. Let's eat a little bit of this. This will help us feel a little bit nicer, give us a little bit of joy. Yeah, ignore that person calling for their child. Eat a little bit of that. It'll help us feel a little bit better. Okay, door's locked. We just want to check all these areas to make sure there's no good weapons here. Again, I don't see much. What I'm kind of looking for is a meat cleaver. A meat cleaver would be a good kind of early game weapon. So if I can find that, that'd be pretty nice. I do have the butcher knife, which is okay, but a meat cleaver would be better than that. Okay, so that means these two apartments are cleaned. Okay, what about these ones? These two have not been cleaned yet. Let's keep going up. Okay, that's the first level, second level, third level. Okay, break that and just wait a moment. We'll break both of them. Just wait, make sure there's nothing in there. I don't want to try yelling to alert any enemies. We just want to make sure that there's nothing going on in here. We don't want to make too much noise because then we might get someone coming bashing the door open. Okay, any good weapons here? Looks like no. Some black pepper. Okay, some things here. A lot of stuff here. This might be pretty good. We have a lot of things we might need. I'll get the strings for now. But we need some good weapons. That's kind of what we really, really need, more than anything. What's this? A drop leg bag. Okay, we don't really need that. What are these? Dress shoes. Okay, I think my sneakers are better than dress shoes. I'm wearing sneakers right now. We're pretty good. We have nothing really wrong with us. We haven't really had to fight too much. What is this? An MP3 player, almost out of battery. And this is tequila, frozen tequila. Must be pretty cold out then. Okay, some briefs, a dress shirt, and a knit scarf. Again, nothing really that great for us. Okay, so this apartment seems to be clean. Let's go through this apartment. Adjustable wrench. Ooh, that seems like it would be good if we have any vehicles. Okay, what kind of things do we have here? Long underwear top. Let's actually grab that and wear it. That could be pretty good. Pair of fit-over sunglasses. Let's also wear those, because they'll go over our reading glasses. Okay, I don't see anything in this apartment either. This one seems to be okay. Locked there. Let's check this area too, see if there's anything good. Okay, right here, I still don't see any useful tools for us, any useful weapons. Okay, but at least this apartment is now clear. And what do we have here? We have something here. A soldering iron and a flashlight. Okay, let's move on to the next level down. Okay, so I cleared this apartment already. Yeah, this one was cleared already. What about this one? Let's wait a moment just to make sure nothing heard that. Okay, I didn't hear anything moving. Something smashed this window, which is odd. I guess someone decided to jump out the window. Okay, nothing that fits me, which is unfortunate. What's this? A book, The Black Freighter. We can come back to that later. We don't really need to worry about the books for now. Let's just secure this apartment first. Okay, hydrogen peroxide and a wrist bandolier. Alright, pretty good. Again, not much in here. Again, just check for any kind of useful weapons. I don't see much in here. Yeah, still nothing really good. Okay, let's keep making our way around. See if we can grab anything in here. Antibiotics. Ooh, that's actually quite useful. Let's grab that. And painkiller, more painkiller, which we can come get it later. We have enough painkiller for now, I think. What's this? Hidden items, hidden items. Okay, we'll come look at those later. We'll just keep kind of clearing out these areas first. Let's go the next level down. Okay, so we didn't clear either of these. Let's smash both of these. From the southwest and below, you hear a whump. Okay, let's be careful. Let's wait a few moments. Okay, so let's wait a moment. I hear shuffling around a lot. Just wait to see if anything comes out from these areas. So in the southwest and below, you hear a whump. So something southwest and below is making a lot of noise. Southwest and below. So in the apartment below me, I think there's probably something. But it seems this one is safe. Okay, so it seems like we're okay in this place. Still no luck finding any kind of good weapons, though. I don't see anything really here. Another butcher knife. We already have the butcher knife. Again, I want a meat cleaver. That would be much, much better. Let's see what they have to eat right now. Let's see if they have anything that could be good. Okay, let's see. Some salsa, some black tea. If you can make a black tea, that might be kind of nice. They don't have much else to really drink, though. I was hoping they'd have some kind of energy drinks, but they don't really seem to have much. Okay, so not too much in this place. Let's go check out the other apartment over here. A power drill. Ooh, that could be very useful. Check over here. A bondage mask. I wonder if that would be actually good. Let's take a look at this, because this might be useful for protection. Now, what does it do? Coverage close to the skin. It does give some good protection, so maybe let's actually wear that. I know that sounds a little bit funny, but basically any kind of equipment you can get, especially like leather, is usually pretty nice. Okay, otherwise here, nothing else that really fits. Some kind of book. What is this? Liverlicious. Recipes your kids will love. Okay, that could be pretty good. We'll come back there later, though. Just secure these apartments first. Okay. Canned tomatoes. Okay, good. A radio car box. Alright, that's pretty nice. And what are these shoes? Motorcycle boots. Oh, but they're poor fit, which is not really good. Poor fit is usually not great. Not worth really bothering. Let's just check this apartment to make sure everything's cleared out. Yeah, nothing good there. Anything here? Oh, a meat cleaver. Finally, we can get this. So that's way, way better than what we're doing. I'm going to keep this butcher knife just in case, but we'll wield the meat cleaver. That's a much, much better weapon. Okay, anything good to eat in here? Let's see. Some diet tropical soda, Indian pale ale. Let's drink a soda. That might be pretty good. That'll help us feel a little bit better a little bit. Anything else to eat? We can have some fruit jam, some nachos with cheese. Let's actually eat this. Okay, ignore this person yelling about their kids. Okay, that'll help us feel a little bit better. It seems like there's a lot of activity outside. We'll have to go... Okay, west and below you, you hear a whump. Something below us is causing a lot of trouble. I think that is the zombies down, right? Yeah, so down there, there are some zombies, so we don't want to go down there if we can help it. So this is almost the last level. Okay, so we've basically done this whole side of the building. Let's go back up. So this is the almost bottom floor. Second floor, third floor. Sorry, this is the, what floor? Oh, this is the bottom floor, sorry. This is the bottom floor. We don't want to bother there. This is the second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor, sixth floor, seventh floor is the roof. Okay, so we've got this whole side dealt with, at least the 2 apartments on this side. Let's deal with the other apartments now on this side. And I don't think we can open this door. Let's see. No, we can't open that one yet. Maybe we can get there later. So let's deal with these first 2. Northeast, you hear a whump. Okay, that's bad. Let's wait a moment. Okay, maybe something's in there. We need to be careful. We don't want to get surrounded, so we got to be very careful about what's around here. What I could try to do is yell. Now, fighting here might be good because there's a table here. It might make it hard or easy to climb on top of. Let's just wait a moment anyways. Let's wait and peek around this room a bit. Okay, there's a zombie there. Okay, let's see if we can fight this guy. Let's go back to walking. I hear something smashing as well, so we'll try to bring him up in here. We'll try to fight him and clear out this apartment. Okay, there we go. Got him. Pretty easy. Smash him there. We didn't take really any damage, and I think he was the only one in this apartment. Let's take a look anyways. Make sure there's no one around here. A headscarf, and what do they have here? Prussian blue tablets. Okay, that could be actually useful. Let's grab that. I think that'll be useful for, what, radiation, I think? I'm not sure what Prussian blue used best for. Something banging around outside. So we need to be very careful about that. Let's kind of patrol this area a little bit. I don't know if we need any other stuff for now. I just really wanted this weapon. This weapon should be okay for the early game. At least for securing this apartment here. Let's take a look at the next apartment. Oh, a zombie in there. Okay. So let's pull her out. And we'll try to get her to climb on this table here. There we go. Okay. On the bed is fine too. What does she have? Caffeinated chewing gum. That's what I really need. Let's grab that. Excellent. And let's eat this. It'll help with our caffeine deficiency. There we go. So eat the caffeinated chewing gum. That'll help us a lot. Let's check out the rest of the apartment. Make sure there's no other little baddies around here. Let's go back to crouching, just so we don't make too much noise. Okay, a lot of food there. Okay, so it looks like these sides of the building are cleared out now, which is nice. Let's go down to the next level. Okay, these two, I think I cleared out this one, right? This one's going to be cleared out. Let's deal with this one. From southeast and below you hear Wump. Okay. From east and below. From southeast and below. Let's take a look over here. See if we spot anything. Okay, I hear some noise. It must be from below me, though. Okay, so whatever's below me is a problem. But it looks like this apartment is now cleared. This apartment should be safe. Like I said, we do have a gun, so if we see something fairly scary, we can still deal with it. Now, the problem is the next level down. Am I at the next level down? What level am I at right now? Okay, so we still have a few levels till we get to the bottom. Now, in this room, I think there's going to be something. I'm going to be very careful. Okay, let's just smash the window. And go peek what it is. Okay, there's a zombie there. Okay, we can deal with him, I think. Okay, let's pull him out here. Oh, he's attacking us a lot. Okay. And it looks like there might be more. Okay, there's another one somewhere around here. We took a little bit of damage there. Okay, he must be in that bathroom. Let's wait, because they might come out here in a moment. Okay, there he is. Okay, I see him. Let's go back to walking. There he is. Okay, I see him. We'll try to pull him up here and get him when he comes over to the windowsill. Okay, smash the zombies. Now, this area should be pretty cleared up. Let's see. I think we should be pretty okay. So it seems like this apartment is now cleaned. I don't see much else in these little closets. Now what about this one? Let's try to deal with this one next. Okay, be very careful going around. I don't see much right now. There's some stuff outside. South and below you hear, honey, you need to hurry. Okay. Baseball cap, bathrobe, raincoat. Okay, we don't need any of those things. Okay, I think this whole area is cleared out. Let's go down to the next level. Okay, this is almost at the bottom, I think. So we can clear up this one. We should be basically on the bottom level. Or almost there. And smash this one too. From the south you hear, honey, where are you? Okay, so we need to be careful. There might be some crazy people around here. Just check these apartments out in the meantime. Okay, this one seems to be okay. I don't see anyone in here. From the east you hear wump. Okay, there's a lot of wumping around. Let's be careful. There might be something coming out. The benefit is we do have a gun at least, so if we see something really scary, we can still shoot it. Okay, there's a dog. Okay, let's try to fight this dog. Zombie dog, okay. Let's try to fight it on the bed over here. Oh, he's gonna come on the bed, is he? Okay, we took a little bit of damage there, but we were able to fight him. Maybe that wasn't really ideal. So yeah, we got cut on our torso, which is not good. So at least we cleared out these apartments. I think both these are cleared, right? Oh, there's another zombie. Okay, we got to deal with this one first. And then we can clear out this apartment. So I'm going to go in this bedroom and fight. This will be a good spot. Okay, so because she has to go through the bed, I think, to get to me. Okay, there she goes. Okay. There, okay. Pretty easy. When you have a big speed advantage, it can be really easy to fight these guys. Some red jeans. Is that better than what I have now? Let's wear that. I think that's better than what I'm wearing. Okay. There, now we look pretty nice. Okay, so I think that's almost the entire area cleared out. Let's go check out a little bit. So I think this is this apartment cleaned. Yeah, this apartment looks pretty cleared out. That means we almost have most of the building cleaned out. Let's kind of take a look at what we have here. So let's go back to the rooftop and make our way down. So the top level, next, and next. And I think only one more down, and there's actually some zombies down there. So I do want to be careful. I don't want to go down there and fight that fat zombie. It's a little bit of a problem. Okay, so this level we've not dealt with yet. This is the last level to deal with, it seems. So let's deal with this one then. And then we'll have most of the apartment kind of sorted out. So from the north and below, you hear a wump. Just be careful. Look around here very slowly. Doesn't look like there's much here. What is this? Looks like a helmet. Full-face motorcycle helmet. Oh, let's wear that. That's a great idea. And what am I wearing right now? Am I wearing a cowboy hat and a helmet? Yeah, we don't need all those things on, so let's take some of these things off. Okay, we'll take off the hunting cap and everything on, but now we have a bike helmet, which should protect our head a little bit more. Okay, so this apartment is now cleaned. Let's go clean this one over here. We are a little bit low stamina, so we gotta be careful. But this one looks okay as well. Yeah, this one looks pretty safe. So I think we've basically cleaned out most of the building. So let's go back up to the rooftop and take a look at our work over here. We can take a rest for a moment. Let's rest in this supply closet for a little bit, because this will be pretty safe. And we'll take a rest. Wait a while until I catch my breath. Okay. So let's go down this stairway and take a look at each level we've cleared so far. Okay. Oh, so this fence has been broken. But at least that gives us a good idea of where the bottom is. So this is the bottom level. So level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7. Okay. So I just need to remember where is the bottom level of this building so I don't accidentally travel there. So let's kind of mark the second last level. Let's know which one it is. This one here. Now let's also see if we can exit these buildings. Let's try to clear out the next bottom level. This is the closest to the bottom level. Let me see if we can clear out some of these areas. Start opening up and see. First of all, let's see if we can open up this door. We have a hammer. We should be able to pry open the door. No, can't get sufficient leverage to open with the hammer, unfortunately. So we can't pry open the door with the hammer. If we had a crowbar, that would be an excellent option, but we don't have that at the moment. Now, there still are apartments on the levels below us. We just need to be able to access the center area. What we could do, let's try on the rooftop again. There is this door, which gives access to the entire interior of the apartment. We can see if we can pry this one open. No, door's locked. We could try to smash it open. Let's take our hammer and we'll try to smash it. That might be a good idea. Because this door, I think it won't bother anything to use it. So let's put our meat cleaver away. We'll take out the hammer and use that. Let's wield it. And we'll store the meat cleaver in inventory. And let's just smash this door. Okay, almost smashed it. Okay, we need to take a break for a little bit. Let's wait a while. Wait till I catch our breath. There we go. So we smashed this door open. Now this should give us easy access to the entire interior of the apartment. Now, we've cleared out most of the apartments. The only ones are the ones on the side, which you can't access through the windows here. So let's bring up our meat cleaver. We'll re-equip that one. Put the hammer in our inventory. And we'll try to make our way down. Okay, so we can see this is the first level down. We can keep going down just to check the stairway. I want to make sure the stairway's okay. Okay, we have a zombie here already. Try to fight her when she comes through here. Oh, there's a few of them. Okay. Oh, a lot of them. Okay, so let's get out of here then. Okay, let's just work on this first level up here for the meantime. Make sure there's nothing in the hallway. Now, so below us, we're going to have to deal with all those zombies that just broke through the door, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we can start clearing out some of these areas at least. So we know these middle apartments are clean. We can start working on these side apartments. So these ones seem like they're not open. The problem is I need a crowbar to easily pry them open. I haven't been able to find one. I can look through the building a little bit more. What I'd also like to do is see if I can deal with these zombies that are below me. So yeah, these guys here, a little bit of a problem. The problem is there's too many right now to easily fight. And what is this? A child zombie? That's always a big problem too. What we can do, we can try to smash these doors open. Okay, so we have our hammer here. Let's grab the hammer. Store the meat cleaver in inventory, and let's try to smash this door open. It might take some time. It's a little bit tiring. Just have to rest in the meantime. But it's all we can really do until we can get a meat cleaver or something else. So a fat zombie in there. Now, what we could do, because he's in there, we could wait for him to come out, and then we can fight him in the meantime. So I'm a little bit low stamina, unfortunately. Let's take out our meat cleaver, and then we'll take a rest afterwards. Okay, there we go. So wait till the fat zombie to come out. When he smashes the door, we should be able to fight him as soon as he breaks the door down. and then that'll open up the apartment for us, so we don't need to do as much for it. Okay, there we go. So we got him out. Okay, so there we got him. Dealt with this guy a little bit. Pretty easy. Let's see what he has. So he doesn't have too much. So that was one room dealt with. And we can check the rest of this room here. If we're lucky, we might be able to find some kind of tools. We should try to keep an eye open for some kind of, so some ropes. Usually in these kind of areas, people have some kind of tools, maybe like a crowbar. So maybe we should go look through the buildings we already went through, or the apartments we already went through, and see if we can find a crowbar anywhere. Copper wire, screwdriver set, some cigarettes. Actually, let's take those cigarettes. That'll be good. Okay, let's take a rest for a moment here. Okay, there we go. So we're in pretty good shape. We can try to move on to these other areas. The real issue is going to be dealing with the zombies on the level just below us. I'm hoping if we can alert the zombies, they might just come out and attack us, but I don't think that's going to happen. So let's try to get our inventory. Let's take out our hammer again, and we'll start hammering everything. Okay, let's try that. Let's try to smash down these doors. My hammer's pretty damaged, but I should be able to find another hammer pretty easily. Okay, there we go. Let's take a rest for a moment. Just so our stamina's not too low in case we need to fight anything. Okay, there we go. So we're in here. Let's take out our meat cleaver again, just in case we need to fight something. Okay, seems like this apartment is also fairly clear. I don't see much in here. Pretty good. Black camo tactical pants. That could be pretty nice. But we'll get some things like that later. Okay, so this apartment is now cleaned out. More or less cleaned out. So we basically almost secured this entire floor here. Let's work on these last two apartments, and then we'll make our way out of here. So let's take out our hammer again. This hammer's going to get beat up, but it doesn't really matter too much. Let's store in the inventory. And just keep smashing these doors. Until I can find a crowbar or something else with a little bit better prying skill, we're just going to have to deal with the hammers like this. Okay, let's wait for our stamina to come back. Okay, there we go. So it seems like this apartment is also fairly clean. I don't see anything in here. All that banging would have attracted any zombies in this room anyway, so I think this one is also good. We don't see anything in here. Let's try this last apartment, and then basically this entire floor is secured for us. Okay, we got this one. Now, I don't see any zombies in there. Let's keep smashing until our stamina's a bit low. Then we can rest for a moment. It is a little bit tiresome to do this, but, you know, it's probably the best way to clean up these areas. Okay, I don't see much in here. Like I said, I think all the smashing I'm doing would have attracted any zombies who might have been here. So it seems like all these apartments are fully cleaned. So we basically cleaned out this entire floor. This is like the top level apartments, which is great. There. So the first level of apartments is entirely clear. The problem is, I think the next level has zombies on it. Now what we can do is that we can open one of these doors as well. That'll allow us to easily take the secondary exits. So let's try to smash one of these ones. I know it's like a little bit of a ways to smash these doors, but it's just so I can get to the other exit. So I have multiple ways to enter and exit the building. Smash this one up. Okay, let's rest a moment. We need to wait for our stamina to come back. Ignore this. Okay, there we go. So now we have easy access to get out of the building here. We can go here and go down. So this floor was the one that had a problem with all the zombies there. Now, if we can come kill them, because there was like 4 of them here, so we need to mark this level as being a little bit of a problem. We can go down to the next level and so on. Continue on there. Okay, but at least we do have a lot of control over this, and now we have full access to this floor. We can access every single building without much of a problem. Every single room, I mean. I guess the other side will be a problem. Maybe we should open up one of these doors as well, just so we can access everything. Okay, let's just open up this. I want to have total access to this floor without having to go up to another level. So we'll try to open this up. Rest a little bit as well. Okay, there we go. So perfect. So now we have complete access to this entire floor. We can travel everywhere around here, go to all the rooms without having to go to another floor. Okay, so this can be like our home base. Right at the top of the tower, there's a lot of food here. A lot of things we might need are here as well. The problem is the level right below us has a lot of zombies, so that's going to be a problem to deal with. And I could go down there, but I don't really want to fight a ton of zombies. I am pretty well equipped, so I don't know. If we can fight them, that would be pretty great. Now, I do have a gun, but I would like to save my bullets for something else. Let's store this in my belt. Okay, I could try to go down again. Okay, the zombies seem to have left. A lot of blood here and a lot of zombies. 3 zombies here. Now, the problem is there's not really any good place to fight them in this area. Okay, so what we could do is we can run away from here. Let's just go back up. And what I might try to do instead of trying to fight them like that is try to bait them into one of the apartments. So let's actually go down like this. We'll go down 1 level here. And now we're in one of the safe apartments, and if we just bang on the door here, or we try yelling. Let's try yelling, actually. That'll be good. Yell something. That should bait them to come in here. There, yell loudly. That'll bait them in this room, and that way we can try to fight them inside the apartment here. Okay, so they may try to break in here. I don't think they break through the brick wall, but they might be able to break in through this door. Seems like they give up quite easily, though. I could try to make it easier for them by opening up the door. The problem is there are 3 zombies there, so we really need to be able to kill them pretty easily. Now, I could use the gun. I don't know if I really want to do that, though. Okay, let's try to get the hammer. Let's take the hammer out, and we'll wield it, put it in inventory. My hammer's pretty damaged. If we can get this door almost broken, we might be able to get them to come in. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. So let's take out our meat cleaver again. Wield it. Store in inventory. Now, the thing is, though, we're going to have to go run out of here and go rest for a moment because we're really low stamina. Let's go up a bit. We'll rest here for a moment. Wait until our breath comes back. Oh, zombie child. How did the zombie child get up here? Okay, let's stop for a moment. I have no idea where this zombie child came from, but we're going to have to kill them very quickly. Okay. There, okay, dealt with that. That's a big issue. I don't know where that child came from. Maybe it was hidden somewhere in one of these rooms. Spotted zombie 9 tiles to the south. What? Didn't I clear out this area already? Let's see. So I thought I cleared out this whole area, but I guess I did not. So maybe I missed something. Maybe there's something I missed. I don't know. But let's fight these zombies then. Okay, we're in a little bit of pain right now. Okay, let's see if we can fight this zombie over here. Okay, so I don't know where these zombies came from. I hope they didn't come up the stairs. That would be very, very bad. But I thought this whole layer was clear, so I'm surprised to see some zombies here. Maybe they were hiding like a closet or something. So what we can do is go, let's rest again. We are pretty low stamina. Okay, so our stamina's back. Let's go back down. And we'll fight this last zombie that was breaking in the door. Okay, she's in here. Try to fight her on this table. Okay, there, we got one of them down. If we can bait the other ones into this room, that would be an easy way to fight them. Now the problem is, I don't know where they went. Did they just all die? Maybe those two zombies who came upstairs. I don't know how they would have come upstairs though, because those were the two other zombies I saw. I don't see anything else around here. So I'm surprised. I didn't know zombies can go up and down stairs, but at least we know this whole area is clear now. So this whole main area is cleared out. Yeah, okay. So at least we know this whole area is cleared out. Let's keep making our way down the main stairway. I want to clear out all these main hallways, if possible. Okay, here's a zombie. Just one only. We'll see if we can fight him in case there's anyone else around. Okay, here he goes. There we go. We got him pretty easily. Let's check if there's any more around here. I don't see any. Okay, so it seems like this area is also pretty cleaned out. Let's keep making our way down to the bottom. Here's another floor. Oh, okay. These guys are both NPCs, right? Yeah, these guys are both NPCs, so these guys should be safe. Let's just smash these, though, to make sure they don't cause a problem for us. Okay, so those NPCs are fine. We'll leave them there. They're just going to wander around and cause trouble, basically. Okay, there's a few of them. Wow, there's a bunch of these guys. And there was that crazed guy as well. I don't know where he went. Let's keep making our way down. I want to clear out all these hallways, if possible. Okay, here's some stuff. I don't see any zombies in this hallway. Just deal with that one. Deal with any zombies wandering around the halls. And this is the bottom level, and there are a lot of zombies here. Let's take a look. Oh boy, look at that. So let's take a look at that. Ooh, a zapper zombie, and oh my god, a huge horde of zombies. Let's not go up to the bottom level. Let's go up. Yeah, okay. So this is the whole building, basically more or less secured. I think we're pretty okay for most of these things. Yeah, okay. So we've got most of the building secured. We definitely don't want to go down from here, but we've got everything else further up secured. Let's take a look. We do have to finish off the last few buildings, but I think we've almost got this whole apartment building under our control. We just have to somehow mark off the bottom layer, because that one is going to be really impossible to deal with. Like, there's a huge horde of zombies in there. It's not going to be possible to deal with. Let's keep going up. I'll have to set some kind of marker to show that this is the bottom floor or something like that. Just so we don't, let's do that. So this is the bottom floor. I'll drop something here. Maybe I'll drop something here just so I know that this is the officially bottom floor here. Okay, we'll drop the bikini there. We don't need to wear it, so that way we know this is the bottom floor, that not to go any further down by mistake. Okay, so I think we've basically cleared out most of this building here. Yeah, so this is the top floor we cleared. This will be our home base, and this one I believe is fully secure. I don't think there's any dangers around here. That's pretty good. So we've done pretty well so far. If we can finish off securing this whole building, our mood is pretty bad. So I think what we'll do is we'll take a little break. We'll let this guy rest for a little bit in one of these apartments. Let him rest for a little while, because he must be pretty tired. He needs to mood up a little bit. There's enough food in here for quite a long time. Okay, some meat pizzas are pretty old. Let's see what he has. What else would be really nice? Some yogurt might make him feel better. Let's eat that. Help his mood a little bit. And then we can try to make some tea for him. Oh, we got some root beer. Let's try that. And some other things too. Meat pizzas are pretty old. We can still eat it though. Actually, we're pretty good. We need some more a drink, it seems. Let's maybe just have a beer and relax. Okay, there we go. So now he's pretty set up. He can go for a nice little rest here. Let's go back to one of the bedrooms and take a rest. Maybe not this one that's covered in blood. Maybe one of the other ones. Like this one might be pretty good. We can shut the door and just take a little breather for now. So he's done a pretty good job. We've secured this apartment. And let's turn off the flashlight. Oh, let's turn off the flashlight. Forgot about that. Okay, not really able to sleep that well. We'll get some food quickly and then we'll finish off here. Okay, let's see what we have. What do we have to eat? It might be good. Let's see a cheeseburger. That seems pretty nice. And we're still very thirsty, so let's see what else we can drink. Some mineral water would be good. Okay, there we go. So we're totally full up. And again, we have a lot of food here, but still this won't last us forever. So eventually we're going to have to make our way out of here. But it seems like we are basically in control of this area now. And that one thing I'd like to do is take a look. Actually, let's go to the other side of the building first, because I think that one's a little bit safer. I'm going to crouch. And we're going to take a look at the map a little bit. I want to kind of see what's going on in this game world that we're in right now. Oh, there's a zombie in the way. Let's know. What zombies down there? Peek down. Oh, there's a lot of zombies there. Okay. So can I at least get a good view of the map? Not really much of a view. I need to go down to the bottom level to be able to see what's going on. Let's see if we can go the other side. I think there is a zombie over there, but we'll have to see if he's possible to deal with. Okay, there is a fat man zombie down there, which could be a problem to be able to deal with. Okay, so now we're on the bottom layer. Now this is really dangerous to be, so we don't want to stick around here too long. Hopefully nothing can see us. But let's just take a look at the map. So we're in a pretty small town, it looks like. North Brantford. Not a big city, and a lot of things nearby. Let's just kind of take a look around what's nearby here. I want to get an idea. Some hospitals nearby. Way up here we have what looks like a refugee center, which I don't think that will have much. A lot of zombie hordes around here though. Clothing store, some little outskirts, a giant sinkhole. Okay, so there's a lot of things around the town here. What's this? A Triffid Grove. Ooh, that looks pretty dangerous. I don't want to go near any kind of Triffids. Those pretty scary. But this looks like a pretty good position for us. We have some parking lots, we have some houses and stuff. We might be able to escape eventually without too much issue. But this is the situation we find ourselves in, this small city. But like I said, I want to focus on trying to control this map as much as possible. Let's smash this guy and then make our way back up. Okay, so pretty good for ourselves. I think I'm going to end the video here. Next thing I'd like to do is basically try to thoroughly control this whole apartment building to really make it my own and turn it into my own kind of personal tower of power. That way I can have a lot of free time because there's a lot of food here. I can survive for quite a while, maybe craft some better gear for myself, and eventually try to escape once things have cooled off a little bit. I decided not to leave this video hanging with the work only partially done. However, what remained ended up being mostly just tedious, with little exciting happening. Still, we were able to clear out every floor in the apartment save for the ground floor, which unfortunately is still terribly overrun, and in the process find some decent basic gear. However, we didn't find anything that I really needed, for example a crowbar. I was stuck using just a hammer to bash down the doors, rather than be able to pry them open. Now that we've achieved a degree of safety, as the zombies rarely navigate upstairs and will practically never reach the highest floors, we need to think of what comes next. While this apartment doesn't have much great loot, while clearing the rooms I did find a few spots with some useful things, mainly books that can teach valuable skills, some repair kits for various machines including radios and cars, as well as a decent amount of medical supplies which should last us for quite some time. The next big boon this building brings us is the sheer amount of crafting supplies available. If there's enough food, it might be worth staying here for a while just to level up crafting skills, as well as things like cooking and maybe foraging before heading out. The sheer amount of clothing, combined with Ken-sama's cosplay sewing experience, means he can easily craft some clothing and adjust any clothes he finds to fit him. After all of this, likely the next step will be to escape the city, and this is the hardest task as always. While the building is fairly close to the edge of town, it's still a few blocks away. This means navigating through the hordes just to get out alive. All of that, however, will come later. For now, Ken can just sit back and enjoy a cool energy drink while reading his favorite manga. And remember guys, if you like the kind of content I make here, remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. But either way guys, I'll see you again next time. So goodbye everyone.
Mm-hmm.